These batteries have 3,840 watt hours of stored energy each. So by having 4 of them, we are over, what is that? Almost 15,000 watt hours of stored energy. And these batteries weigh less than 60 pounds apiece. 60 pounds might sound like a lot of weight, but for the size of them, it's not very much. You can hook these batteries up in series or in parallel. So in parallel is what we've got here. By hooking batteries in parallel, all you're doing is increasing the storage capacity. If you hook them in series, you're increasing the voltage. So if we had these 4 batteries hooked up in series, instead of 12 volts, we would be on a 48 volt system since we have 4 batteries. You add up the volt system. So you could be on a larger volt system. The advantage of that is you don't need as big a wires and cables running on a higher voltage system. And that really is a better way to go for a bigger home where you're using a lot of power. Ours is a small cabin. We kept everything in a 12 volt because the units that we have running off of this are all for 12 volt and those are cheaper. These batteries can be used for more than just off-grid living like we do. These are perfect for RVs, for van life. Have these in your trailer. You could have these large boats that needs a lot of power. So there's a lot of different usage you could use these for. They are rated IP65 waterproof. We got our batteries from the time we ordered them until the time we received them was very quick. It's hard to ship batteries to Alaska. We actually have to have them shipped from where we buy them to Seattle. And then from Seattle, we pay a second shipper to bring them up by barge. But from when we ordered them from the supplier down in the lower 48 to Seattle, it only took about 3 days to get them, which if you lived anywhere in the lower 48, probably 3 to 4 days is how long it would take to get them. These are Bluetooth integrated batteries. So once you hook them up, you can download an app and the app will instantly recognize the batteries and give you all the information you need on them. So for instance, that's the Vatrer app right there, and it only displays 1 battery at a time, but this shows that the number, each one of the batteries has a serial number on it, so you can identify which battery it is. It's printed right on the side of the battery. Tells you what your percentage is at right now, remaining capacity and the total capacity. So the 300 amp hour battery, I got 237 amps in this battery right now, and all the other information like the power coming in, the current coming in. So if it was being used and not being charged, that would be in a negative number. But right now we got power on our solar panels. So there is currently 200 watts coming in, which means on the 4 batteries I have about 800 watts coming in. I believe only 2 of my panels are in the sun right now because of the way they're sitting. It's early in the morning. So 2 of the batteries we just hooked up, they're on their first cycle. Actually, they're now on their second cycle of charging. The other 2 we've been running for about 20 days, so they are on cycle 21 or 22, I believe. This was very easy to just download this free app, and then, like I said, once you open the app, it just automatically connected to the batteries. I didn't have to do anything. There's no account to log into or pay for or anything like that, so this is very simple.